What if the pandemic never ended? Not as a memory, not as a chapter in a history book, but as a permanent shadow over every breath we take? Imagine waking up in 2025 and realizing COVID-19 never left. It just learned to live with us, like a silent roommate in every home, every street, every lung. At first it wasn't dramatic. No lockdowns, no empty streets, just a quiet, creeping new normal, where masks never came off, and hand sanitizer pumps replaced water fountains in every school, office, and mall. Airports didn't reopen, they became permanent quarantine zones. Travel isn't freedom anymore. It's a health risk requiring 3 vaccine boosters, 2 negative tests, and a digital health passport that tracks your every move. Hospitals stopped treating broken bones or heart attacks. Every bed is now reserved for variant 89, the one that evades all known vaccines, attacks the nervous system, and leaves survivors with permanent brain fog. Schools don't close, they adapt. Children learn through glass partitions, their voices muffled by N95 masks. Recess is a memory. Playgrounds are empty. Even birthday parties happen through video calls, with cake slices delivered in sealed containers. And funerals? They're live-streamed. No gatherings, no hugs, no final goodbyes, just silent tears behind a screen. But the virus didn't just change our behavior. It rewrote our biology. Newborns are now vaccinated at birth, not for measles or polio, but for COVID-127, the strain that targets infants under 6 months. Human touch became rare. Handshakes? Gone. Hugs reserved for immediate family, and even then, only after a rapid test. Romance moved entirely online. First dates happen through VR headsets. And intimacy? It's measured in antibody levels, not heartbeats. The economy didn't collapse. It mutated. Cash vanished. Everything is digital, contactless, traceable. Your spending habits are monitored by health AI. If you buy too many vitamins, you're flagged as at risk. If you visit a crowded place, your insurance premiums double. And the most haunting shift? No one panics anymore. We stopped screaming. We just accepted it, like people who live next to a volcano that never stops rumbling. Danger became routine. Death became data. But here's what no one talks about. The virus isn't just in our lungs. It's in our minds. Anxiety isn't a disorder. It's the baseline. Depression isn't rare. It's the default. Children born after 2020 don't know a world without masks, distance, and fear. To them, normal life is a fairy tale their grandparents tell. And yet, humanity survives. Not heroically. Not proudly, but quietly. Like moss growing on a tombstone. We build floating cities to escape crowded land. We design air-purifying clothing that filters 99.9% of pathogens. We create AI doctors that diagnose you through your smartwatch before you feel a symptom. But for all our innovation, we never solved the real problem: loneliness. Because a virus can be fought with vaccines, but a world that forgot how to hold hands? That's a wound no science can heal. Now, could this really happen? Not exactly like this, but the seeds are already planted. New variants emerge every year. Vaccine resistance grows, and our global systems are more fragile than ever. The pandemic didn't end. It just went underground, waiting. So what's next? Will we adapt forever? Or will we find a way to reclaim the world we lost? That depends on what we choose to remember. Because the moment we forget what it felt like to hug someone without fear is the moment the pandemic truly wins. Want to explore more what-if scenarios that could shape our future? Hit subscribe before the next wave hits and no one notices.